So who's with me on this? Married sex is better sex. Well, according to researchers, a lot of people are with me on that. In fact, the majority of people believe it and live it. According to the University of Chicago's The National Sex Survey, that's what it's called, based on interviews with 3,500 American adults, married people have both more sex and better sex than singles do. They not only have sex more often, but they enjoy it more than do their unmarried counterparts. I'm just saying, that's what the research shows. Now, there's several reasons for that that make a lot of sense when you really dive into them, when you dig into them. Reasons like familiarity actually facilitates desire, not dampens it. There's a lot of cliches out there that tell us the opposite, but those are myths. Familiarity, and that's a hard word for me to say, actually increases desire, not dampens it. Just think about it. There's a lot to say for plain old proximity. Now, there's another reason. Here's another. Have you ever considered that just the sheer fact of commitment actually improves your sexual relationship? Commitment means you have basically shut off all other options. And when you do that, you're kind of forced into putting as much energy, attention, focus into that relationship than you would probably if you had other options going on out there. So commitment, the commitment part of marriage, actually does contribute to the beauty and the quality and the longevity of our marriage, of our marital sexual relations. That makes sense, doesn't it? It really does. Now, there's a lot of other reasons I don't have time to go into now and here. There are a lot of other reasons that make the statement, married sex is better sex, truer in more cases than not. And as a golden aged woman, I can tell you that I am very grateful for the physical, emotional, mental advantages of a thriving sexual relationship and for the beneficial impact on aging. I'm telling the truth. There are so many benefits to our health, every aspect of our health, and to staying and feeling young and strong. Having a thriving sexual relationship in a married relationship is very, very healthy for us, as it turns out. My immune system is bolstered and strengthened. My blood pressure is lowered, and a cascade of other physiological benefits that come from a really healthy sexual relationship. Isn't that amazing? That's just amazing, and it's wonderful. Now, maybe you believe the research, but maybe you don't believe that it's actually possible for you. But I'm here to tell you that it so is. And in our sixth and final conversation in our course, the Conversations on Physical Intimacy for Wives and Their Husbands, we're going to show you, my honey husband Dale and I are going to show you very, very fun style. I know you're going to have as much fun as we did listening to those conversations between Dale and I, and then having your own conversations as a couple on these topics using the conversation guides, those prompts, those starters as your natural, gentle prompts or guides. Oh my goodness, there's a fire engine right outside my window. Can you hear that? That was an exclamation point. That was an exclamation point. Yeah, it's true. Everything she's saying is true. I love it. Well, we got lots and lots of amazing feedback so far from our students about this aspect of the course. It is the funnest. The more I went into the course, wrote one husband, my positive feelings just multiplied and multiplied, and that's because we really end on a high. It was really, really fun, that 6th conversation. So I'm just going to tell you one more time. You can turn your sexual relationship into true physical intimacy in a way that's going to be such a blessing to you and to your spouse, to your relationship together, even to your children and everyone who's impacted and influenced by your marriage. Far more people than you even realize. And at the core, at the heart of it, is that physical relationship, that sexual union that you want to have as a couple. So let's take you and your spouse to a whole new level, to a whole new 2 of you, with conversations on physical intimacy, about physical intimacy for wives and their husbands.